Coming up on this week's Jaguar Week in Review, we have important information about this spring's Lego League. Also, we talked to the BBE Band and Choir about their upcoming trip to Disney World in Florida. We'll have those stories and more coming up. The Jaguar Week in Review starts now. And welcome to the Jaguar Week in Review for this week. I'm Cody Bertram, and thanks for joining us. As always, we start with news. The BBE Community Ed Program's Lego League is quickly approaching for the spring of 2018. Kindergartners through 6th graders are invited to get creative and build with both Lego sets and bins of Legos. The group will meet from 3:45 to 5 p.m. in the BBE Elementary Art Room. The first session of Lego League will take place on Tuesday, April 3rd and Thursday, April 5th. The second session will take place on Tuesday, May 15th and Thursday, May 17th. Registration due dates are March 27th and May 8th, respectively. The cost is $17 per session or $30 for both. Also, the league is always looking for new Lego sets, so if you have some that you are wanting to get rid of, the group is happily accepting donations. BBE is currently looking for a student interested in becoming a Jaguar clothing store manager. This position requires someone who is motivated, creative, and organized. The job tasks will include creating, developing, and maintaining both the online store and the physical school store. This job will require 70-plus hours of time and a year-long commitment from April to April. If you are interested in the position, contact Mrs. McDonald to fill out an application. The deadline for applications is today, March 23rd. There's a coupon in the office for those interested in a lift ticket and ski rental at Andy's Tower Hills this Saturday for the amazing price of $15. Stop in the office to receive your coupon. There's open gym every Saturday from 7 to 9 p.m. at the BBE High School and Sunday from 1 to 3 p.m. at the elementary. The cost is $1 and everyone is welcome. BBE will have its Easter break next week from Wednesday, March 28th through Monday, April the 2nd. School will be in session next Monday. And finally, a reminder that today is the end of the third quarter, so students should check to make sure all work is turned in. And now let's move into this week's check-in. This week, reporter Brady Nelson went to talk to the BBE Band and Choir about their spring trip to Disney World.
This past Wednesday night, the BBE Band and Choir members packed their bags for a trip to Disney World. Band and choir members have been looking forward to this trip for a very long time, and they're excited to go. They'll put their musical talents to use.
I always wanted to go to Disney World, and that's why I actually wanted to have a host family in Florida. So I'm pretty happy that even if I landed in Minnesota, I can go to Disney World with a choir trip.
The band and choir are both going to be performing at Disney World.
After taking the 2-day trip down to Disney World via coach bus, the group will have 4 days to take in the sights and sounds of Florida.
We're going to the beach the first day, and then we'll go to the Magical Kingdom thing, and then the Animal Kingdom, and we will perform in Florida.
We have a beach day. The first day that we're there, we spend at Cocoa Beach, and then we have 4 days that we are at Disney parks. We visit 4 different parks, and then we spend 26 hours on the way back on a bus.
We asked the students on how they like to be in the musical arts.
I enjoy playing trumpet and just being in the overall fun environment.
I think it's kind of like the people, and Miss Gherkin's really nice, and it's fun, it's chill.
And we hope that everyone going to Florida has a safe and enjoyable trip. And now Riley joins us with a look at spring sports.
Yes, this week we're going to take an in-depth look at all the spring sports BBE has to offer. This year's spring sports are in full swing as the boys and girls golf, softball, baseball, and track and field teams are all practicing and preparing for their seasons. The boys golf team is led by second-year head coach, Mr. Goodwin. This year's team is led by seniors Jaden Miller, Parker Schwinghammer, and Ethan Schwinghammer, and Riley Weller. The boys finished in second place in the conference and third place in the section last year and are looking to build off of that this season. The girls golf team is coming off a very impressive season from a year ago as they took second place as a team in their section tournament. They are coached by Lynn Dalen. They have a very experienced team coming back with the 2 state entrants, senior Jaden Gosson and sophomore Jacqueline Gosson, along with seniors Maddie Baker and Emily Wozmiak. The softball program has a new coach this year in Gerald Schmitz. They finished with a 4-17 record last year and are looking to continue to keep getting better each year. Returning this year for the Jags are seniors Morgan Gronley and Kendra Schmitz, also junior pitcher Cassandra Tenson, along with others. The Jaguar baseball team finished with a respectable 13-11 record and advanced to the double elimination bracket again last year for the playoffs. The Jaguars are coached by Patrick Ilias, and the captains for this year's teams are seniors Adam Yeager, Ryan Ilias, and Ben Schumann. Also returning from last year's team is sophomore Jackson Peter and juniors Dylan Meyer, Abe Peter, Evan Wiener, and Peyton Van Beck. And last but not least, the track and field team, coached by Tina Balke, is looking for a strong team from their team this year. This last year, the Jaguars sent 7 athletes to the section tournament, which is very good. Senior Kyle Felling is on a mission, along with the rest of his team, to compete at a very high level this year. The spring sports season starts on Friday with the track and field team when the track and field team open their season with a meet at St. Cloud State University. And on the next program, we will be taking a look at the boys golf team in depth.
All right, Riley, we'll be looking forward to that. And that is all we have for this week's episode. If you would like to catch our future episodes, be sure to subscribe to us at BBE Broadcasting on YouTube, iTunes, and the Google Play Store. Due to the shortened week next week, there will be no new Jaguar Week in Review episode. Therefore, our next episode will air on April 6th. Thanks for watching, and have a great Easter break.